You said earlier that the ICE agents under the orders of President Trump are a modern-day Gestapo. Do you realize how disgusting a phrase that is, considering the history of Nazi Germany? Would you like to recant that statement?
What I said, Congressman, and I have a long history of supporting law enforcement, I said President Trump was using them as his modern-day Gestapo, not identifying who you are, coming up in unmarked vans, taking people away and giving...
Is it the responsibility of ICE to actually deport illegal aliens in the United States who are here? Isn't that their responsibility?
Yes, it is, Congressman, except that the Constitution is not an inconvenience. It's not an either-or.
Nobody said an inconvenience. He have a responsibility to deport illegal aliens, and the president is going through that process right now. And let's be very clear, the previous administration, they abused every process there is under border laws to allow more than 10 million people into the country illegally. And this is a burden on all Americans. And so the president is doing his job. So it is sick to refer to Americans who are ICE agents as Gestapo. Governor, you're wrong. You need to apologize to these agents. They're doing their jobs. They are Americans. They serve this country with honor and decency and respect. Do not diminish their work simply because you tried to make a cheap point that you could tweet. I yield back.
Chair. Was Byron Donalds, who's running for governor of Florida, basically slamming Minnesota Governor Tim Walz over calling ICE agents the modern-day Gestapo. And so now this is what happens with liberals and Democrats. This is what happens, right? Because obviously these people are open borders aficionados. Obviously these people do not believe in borders. They do not believe in the protection of this country from the illegal immigrant invaders. They don't believe in any of these things. So their messaging is to tell liberals and to tell Democrats that these ICE agents that are operating under the authority of the President of the United States to deport illegal immigrants from this country are somehow just like the Gestapo in Nazi Germany. And so, number one, it's an outrageous and inflammatory comparison. Number two, it speaks to the fact that they count on the fact that liberals do not know anything about history so that they can make that comparison. And people be like, oh my God, yes, they're just like the Nazis. So that's that, number one. Number two, it's outrageous. And number three, what you have to understand about these people at all times is that they are for unchecked, unfettered, nonstop illegal immigration into this country, and they will do anything that they can to stop this. Now, if Kamala Harris had become president, you had better believe there would have been mass amnesty. You had better believe that they would have wanted all of these people to vote because they wanted one-party total control. And the only thing that is stopping Democrats and the left from having complete and total one-party control so that this entire country looks like New York and California is the fact that we are having people stop this unchecked illegal invasion of illegal immigrants into this country.